Hey everyone, stop back and we'll talk a little bit about red hooks. Fact or fiction, do they really work for you? Okay, today we're going to talk a little bit about red hooks and uh, whether or not they work and help you catch fish. There's opinions out there. I've seen some videos, and we're going to talk a little bit about my opinion about them. Now, I'm going to start off by talking a little bit about what we can see. We can't see what the fish can see, so we don't really know um, if exactly what the fish can see, but we know what humans can see, and so we'll start there and give you some ideas about what I'm thinking about that. And to do that, I've got a little video here I want to show you. It's depicting colors and how they look at different depths in the water, and that's a great place to start. Um, I'll play this video here, and you can see as the depth goes down, the colors are changing. So let me set this table a little bit. The top, you see just below the surface in the colors, and you see the depth from that 1 foot down. We'll go down to like 50 feet. And I want you to pay particular attention to how the red looks and how the black looks, because that's what we're talking about here. We're talking about nickel black hooks, and we're talking about red hooks. So here we are at 4 feet. And you'll see we'll go down to 6 feet. Stop there for a second. Not a ton of difference, although the hues are changing a little bit. We'll go down a little further. 9 feet, 12 feet, common depth for people to pull, say, crankbaits through. And you can see the hues changing, but not appreciably. It's still pretty close. Now we'll keep going down. I see a little more change now. I'm at 24 feet. That's, maybe tops for most fishermen in northern climates anyways. I'll do some fishing into the 30s. We'll go down there. So see again, it's there's some definite difference. We're losing a little bit of that red in there, and now it's some of that color's coming out, but look at the contrast between the red and the black. There's still some contrast. It's not until you get pretty deep, and I'm going to run it down here so you can see all the way down. So there we are at 50 feet, and we start to lose enough contrast that it's starting to, would be cause for concern. But down to 25 feet, plenty of contrast between those two colors. I thought that was very interesting. So now that's what we can see. Now, in some waters, this is clear water, obviously. If you've got tannic water, or you've got some sediment in your water, or it's, more green, turbidity in it, that'll affect it. But all things being equal, you can see you have to get down pretty deep to lose that contrast between those two colors. So that's what I see. That's what a human sees, and I don't know what a fish sees. But the way I set this up, anyways, is I do use that red hook, and I'll show you here is a jerk bait, a 3-hook jerk bait setup, and the 2 nickel black hooks on the back, and I've got the red hook on the front. And my theory is that I have more success doing this because of the contrast. And you can picture a fish coming up to this bait, making the decision, yep, that's a minnow, I'm going to eat it. And at the last second, it's got to decide how it's going to attack it. And typically you want a fish to bite the front of your bait. You get better hookups than, catching the trail end of the treble and barely hanging on. You can lose them easily like that. So I like to get that hook on the front. Theory being, they're coming up, they see those, they see a contrast, they see something different about the front. Typically fish are conditioned to eat the head of a minnow anyways, but that contrast, I think, can only help them make that decision to target the front of the bait. That's where I think I've got my success with the red hooks. So that's it. It's a known, which is that I know that the colors contrast each other down to 50 feet. And then there's the unknown, which is what a bass can see. So, this gives me confidence. I've had some good luck. I feel like I get more targets on the front of the bait with that red hook lined up on the front, and I'll put a red hook on the front hook on every stick bait, whether it's a crankbait, jerk bait, topwater bait, swim bait, whatever it is, whatever hard bait I'm using with these treble hooks. I would say again that I get KVD triple grip, Mustad KVD Elite triple grip treble hooks. I get the short, strong hooks. That's the best hook. I'll, at the end of it in the credit, I'll have a video of my hook video, the why I use these hooks. But here's nickel, black nickel, and I get a red. And they're the same price. I mean, so if you're going to add a detail to your fishing that might help you get better hookups with your hard baits, why wouldn't you, if it's the same price? So it's just a small detail. And I haven't seen too many videos of people, discarding the red hook claim, but I have seen some by some fairly renowned anglers that have the same experience that I had, or similar experience that I had about success with it, and they're using them. So I'm a yes on the red hook. I have a specific reasoning. It's contrast. I have a strategy, putting it on the front, and it gives me confidence, and I think you fish better with confidence. So try it out. Love to hear in the comments below whether or not you've used it, tried it, and had any success with it. Maybe what your thoughts are about it. Be cool to know. So that's it. That's my tip. Get a red hook. Get the right kind of hook, but get a red one and put it on the front of all your hard baits, and I think you have better hookup chances when the fish is making that decision about how to attack the lure. So hope that helps. Please like and subscribe. Those likes help me out, and we'll talk to you next time.